Hey guys, I wanted to jump on Facebook real quick. This will also be on YouTube and Instagram and all that. You can follow us at goat_debate on just about all the platforms. But I wanted to talk to you guys after watching the Bulls documentary that's been airing on ESPN, The Last Dance. It's been awesome. It's been amazing. I think we've gotten 4 episodes so far. But after the second episode, one of the big talking points was uh, Scottie Pippens and his frustrations, especially with his contract. And folks are saying that he's an idiot for taking this like 6 or 7 year deal at 2 mil per year. They're saying it was they should have signed a shorter contract, and people were even going online and trashing him. And his wife had to come out and say that he's not broke and everything like that. So I wanted to just do a quick debate and let you guys know, if you check the numbers, Scottie was paid. Um, First, couple years on that rookie deal wasn't doing too much, right? Wasn't even breaking a mill, so that kind of sucks. But once the Bulls started cranking in the '90s, dude was paid. In 91, he was over 2 mil, which he was about 15th in the league, right? The controversy starts to go a little bit later, right? But if you compare his 91 salary, he's at 2.7 mil. Jordan was at 3.2. 92, he was at 3.4. Jordan was at 3.2. So he was actually higher paid than Jordan at that time. And then Jordan starts to skyrocket. He's at 4, 4, 3, 3, and this is up into 96, 97. 96, 97, he started making 30, and 97, 98, he made 30 again, where Pippen was making 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 2 million throughout that time, right? So you're looking at that and you're like, dang, dude was really underpaid if you're comparing the 30 to the 2. But keep in mind, Jordan's just making that 30. We're not talking about shoe deals. We know he's balling off of that, but he's only making 30 million that 96, 97. But if you compare Pippen to other people during his era, Reggie Miller, who came in at the same time, David Robinson, who came in at the same time, look at those contracts. Let's give you a more realistic look at things, where Reggie during that time was making 3 million to Pippen's 2 million. Not that bad. But the difference being is Reggie stayed with his team for the entirety of his career. Pippen had to go to get paid, right? That was kind of the second part, where 96, 97, Miller started taking off. He went from 3 to 11, then down to 9 to 10. Pippen was still at 2. But if you look at the argument of him being not paid through his career, Pippen got paid. He left, he went to the Blazers, started making 13, 18, 19 million a year with the Blazers. At that time, in no time in Reggie's career, who came in the same year, did he make over 12 million, 19, 18, 13. Look at the totality of the money he made. Jordan only made 86 million off his player contract. Reggie Miller only 103 million off his player contract. Let's go to the number 1 pick of that 87 draft, David Robinson, only 114 million off his entire career. Where did Pippen end up? He ended up at 107 million, more than Reggie Miller, not quite as much as the number 1 draft pick, David Robinson. So just 7 mil off of that total. So way more than Jordan ever made in his career. And I know the last 2 years of Jordan's career was a gimme. He made $1 million for each of those years with the Wizards. That is what it is. We know he wasn't trying to take a salary cap hit there. But if you look at Pippen's career, 107 million, Reggie Miller 103, David Robinson 114. So he did not have that bum of a career when it comes to money. He said he needed that guarantee, that long-term guarantee. And towards the end of it, he wasn't happy because he saw his peers starting to make 10 million. That was about on average there. But you got to also keep in mind at that time, this was before the time where everybody got paid, right? This isn't where Braun and Wade all got paid, right? At that time, the only two in the early 90s, the only two players that were at the top of the list as far as earners go, were actually Danny Manning and A.C. Green, both at 6 mil and 95 for the Phoenix Suns. All the other teams did not have too high wage earners. But you also got to factor in, here's another stunt. Pippen was top 10 in salary from 98 to 2003, top 5 in salary from 2001 through 2003. So he ended up getting his money on the back end. So I would say it was safe to say that the playing the game of, let me take a lower salary for a long period of time, guaranteed, he ended up getting injured, and then his career just kind of plummeted after those Jordan years. You know, he went down by like 3 points per game and had a worse performance and a higher salary. So, those are my thoughts on Pippen. I think he did a great job as far as his contract's concerned when you evaluate it with the rest of the league. If you disagree, cool. Put your comments in the in the comment section. Sorry, I was looking at something. I'm out here in this nice sunny weather here. As I'm making sure I'm not getting the Rona sneaking up on me. But go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think Pippen was still, with all that, do you think he was still underpaid? If so, go ahead and leave your comments why. And then make sure you tune in Thursday. Well, we'll probably put it out Friday or Saturday, as we're not going to shoot it live just yet. But let us know what you think in the comment section. Peace.